Now, today's going to be a great video because I'm going to talk about how to build your collection. No need to spend $500 on one bottle when you can have multiple bottles, different scents for every situation. We're going to cover that today. This is James from the channel Terribly Tough. Let's get into it.
I was born to be free.
So, just like the title says, today we're going to cover how to build your collection with $250. This is including shipping, taxes, and handling everything, all right? All in one. But before we get started, guys, I would love for you guys to like, share, subscribe. Helps me, helps the algorithm, helps promote the channel and the videos so we can keep pushing them and network with each other in this fragrance community. Let's get into it. So, the problem is there's so many nice fragrances, but the nice fragrances cost a lot of money, $500 for Creed Aventus. You don't want to spend all that money because, okay, yeah, it smells great. Let's say you do spend $500. Now you don't have more money for the other ones that you need. We're going to cover every single category in the fragrances that I'm about to give you guys. You need clean, sweet, spicy, warm, citrus, everything in order to have a great collection. So let's get started. $250. What would I start off with? Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua. Not the original, but the Aqua. It's citrus marine clean. $35, you're going to be able to get a 6.7 ounce bottle. This smells so good in the air. It smells great. It's like fresh, clean laundry. This is what you want to put on when you're not really sure. It's a dumb grab. This one is an easy reach. I would call this a Swiss Army knife. It does exactly what I need it to do. Great scent for the office, walking around the town. Any occasion, this is pretty much your Swiss Army knife. $35, you can't go wrong. Next one on the list is going to be more on the pricier side. Probably the most expensive one in the collection. So hyped right now that the prices have gone up. $95. This is Spice Bomb Extreme. Warm, spicy, dark. This is the scent you want to wear when you go on date night, when you want to impress a woman. Vanilla, tobacco, cinnamon. Warm, spicy, date night fragrance 101. This is the one that so many YouTubers, a lot of the women on YouTube talk about this one. They regard this as the sexiest of a lot of designer brands, if not the sexiest designer brand on the market. If the women love it, I love it, okay? This is a compliment getter. This is a showstopper. Nuclear reaction in the air. This one is an amazing long-lasting cologne. It's the most expensive one on the list because this one works. I have to put this on the list. You can't have a collection without this. So far we have clean, we have citrus. Now we have warm and spicy. Now let's get something a little not as loud, not as strong, but subtle, but very sexy at the same time. Next one on the list. This one no one really talks about unless you're in the community already. This one is called Voltaire and Zadig. This is him. JomoShop.com, $45 for this one. Now let me break it down to you. You have grapefruit on the top note and then you have incense later on in the dry down. It is so beautiful. This is that warm ambery scent. A lot sweeter, a lot richer than this one right here. It's not violating at all. It's very pleasant scent to smell. I call this, my opinion, is the sexier, more beefier version of Dolce & Gabbana 1. And everyone knows that's one of the best compliment getters of all time. But it's more on the pricey side. You're going to spend over $100 for that. Instead, $45 for a better, superior, stronger scent that's going to leave an amazing scent trail. Let's go on to the next one. Next one on the list is going to be the cheapest one, but for great reason. This one has been out for a long time, but for good reason. This one is Nautica Blue. Nautica Blue, it gives you that beautiful blast of citrus that you want to put on right after you get out of the shower. After you brush your teeth, you spray this on after the shower. Man, this is such a beautiful scent. Doesn't last as long. It lasts about 2-3 hours, but you put it in your clothes, it lasts a lot longer. This one is hands down the safest buy you can have in the collection here. This smells like an elegant man. A man that doesn't want to get too much attention, but wants to smell good at the same time. This is when you're not really sure what you want to put on, but you need some type of cologne before you leave the house. You will put something on like this. Now let's talk about number one on my list. Number one has to be all these combined. A Swiss Army knife. You have warm, you have spicy, you have citrus, you have fresh, you have a compliment getter. You want something as a wow factor. Listen, a lot of people talk about this. You probably know about this already. It smells like an expensive niche fragrance. You can't have a collection. Start your collection. Have all these beautiful ones without Club de Nuit Intense Man. This is Creed Aventus in a bottle. $36. Anywhere you want to go. Amazon, Jomo Shop, FragranceNet, FragranceX.com. $36 for a 3.4 ounce bottle. $250, you're going to have 5 different bottles. Clean, sweet, spicy, citrus. Every category that you need in order to get compliments, feel confident, dressed down, dressed up, interview, going out, any type of occasion, you're going to have that in this collection. $250, guys. This is my review, guys, on the best colognes that you want to put your nose onto and buy. These are all safe buys. You're not going to have an issue with any of them. They all get compliments. They're all very, very sexy, and they all get the job done. Start your collection off with 5 fragrances, $250. Don't spend all your money on one fragrance when you could have so many more. Remember, if you want to save some money, get a smaller bottle so that you could add more bottles to your collection. Till next review, guys, this is James from the channel Terribly Tough.